Good evening, everyone. It is November 27th, 2022. This is going to be a plan for tomorrow's RTH session, the 28th, Monday session. News-wise, all we have is Bullard talking at noon. Other than that, we're free from the news, and on the day after, we have consumer confidence at 10 o'clock. So we're pretty free from the news until about Wednesday, where that's when we'll have the large news day. Thursday also quite a bit of news, and Friday, of course, NFP. So, what am I looking at in general? Of course, in the weekly outlook that I posted yesterday, I was saying I am bullish, and of course, Globex has 3 consecutive red hours after that. Globex unable to get above that Friday low of the day. It looks like Friday low of the day at 24ish, and unable to get above that for the time being. Yeah, staying just a little bit below there. So it looks like we might catch a bid around here, and we can start reverting back and maybe closing that Globex bid. But anyway, let's go on. I'm overall bullish above that 62 number. Until we get below there, I'm going to be pretty much only looking for longs. And above '07, I will be fairly aggressive on the long side for that anticipation of the breakout above this 40-50, 40-38 area that's been capping us for a couple weeks now. We have our weekly POC, last week's POC sitting at 40.31 quarter, right around up here. We got the weekly close at 33, weekly value area high matching the RTH high right around 39s. So we have a lot of crap between that 30 to 40 area, a couple weekly highs for the RTH, and then the Globex weekly highs, both right around 49.50. So, in my opinion, you should at least be getting a stop run on Monday or Tuesday to the upside, but really I want to see that continuation to yearly VWAP 41.37 and year-to-date halfback at 41.55 quarter. So that is what I'm looking for above that 40.50 area. So I'm leaning long above 62 and extremely long biased above '07. So let's go into tomorrow's RTH plan. I've gotten rid of the zones. I know you guys can see these black smaller levels, and some of these are actually the zones. There you go, 40.17 to '07 quarter. But I'm opting to get rid of them to hopefully make this a little bit clearer. Just the purple being our gap, the RTH gap from the last CPI back in, one of the prior CPIs back in, I think, September. So what am I looking at? I want to be long above '08s. This '08 to 17 area has just been a nice level, just a nice zone. I want to be long there for the reinitiation of these kinds of bullish moves up towards 28. That would put us back inside of yesterday's low of the day, and I would be looking for us to get over the weekly pocket 31s and get into that not last week's high, but the week prior to that, get into this RTH high from around the 15th, and start pumping it up higher. So I would want to take 38 long, 43s long, all in anticipation of breaking these Globex highs here around 50 and 49 respectively. And just riding it long as we enter in the gap. Down below, taking 97 long. That is a value area high roughly from, what would that be? I think Wednesday or Tuesday session, sorry. And also taking 86 quarter long. This just being the POC from that session, but also not only is it just a POC from that Tuesday session, it's more so just a level, a critical resistance level, which then after significant auctioning became demand, or what I anticipate will be support, if you want to call it that. Below, if we do lose that, I do want to be short from 79s down for a move towards this 45 area, and again we'll be below my key 62 number, and I don't think we hold it this time. I think bulls will not be able to pull it together again. So if we do get below really 39.80ish, I think there's a low likelihood the bulls keep it alive around that 62, and instead I think the 40s give, and maybe there's an extreme fade at 26ish. So that is what I'm looking for, and of course being short for lower if we do get there and into that gap. However, I do think this is quite an unlikely scenario. Instead, I am bullish, and I am thinking that all of this holds and we do get our push higher this week. That's really all I have for you guys. It's not too complicated this week. Nothing has really changed to me since Wednesday. I'm quite bullish and aggressive taking longs, as you can see above this 07 to 17 area. I'm quite bullish and aggressive with these long entries. Down below, I do think 86 is likely the last spot to take it long. Maybe 75s, 79s work, but I really want to be short below 80 and see us get into these 40 numbers, hit 48 as well, and maybe try an extreme long at 26s. However, I might go ahead and delete this by the open. Anyway, any changes to the levels or anything like that will be posted pre-market per usual to Twitter. Follow the Twitter if you want updates to that. I talk about other crap in the Discord. That's also free. Go ahead and join if you want to banter. Other than that, that's all I have for you guys. Trade safe and have a great rest of your Sunday night.